Hello again, friendly neighborhood pipe smokers. Long time no see. Wanted to make a quick video on this frosty Sunday morning during the second intermission of the USA-Canada men's hockey team Olympic final. Currently tied. Period 3 should be excellent. Got a new hat. Seen a lot of the YTPC gents are wearing whatever you call these scally caps. Figured I'd try it out. Anything's got to make this ugly mug look a little better, right? Main purpose of this video today is a VR for Double O Pipe. I'm a new subscriber to his channel. I see wasn't aware of his channel, but I've seen a bunch of the YTPC guys making video replies, so I subbed to his channel and I'll do a VR as well. And he wanted to get a story from childhood. I think everybody's got a few of those, but this one baked into my memory. I think I was had to be middle school, so 8th, 9th, 10th grade, somewhere in there, probably 9th grade. I don't even remember how old you are at that time, 14, something like that. So obviously it's formative years. You're very influenced by your peers, particularly in your music and in your fashion, things like that. So at that time, this is in the 80s, certain fashion items were more in style then, and I imagine these are trends that won't ever come back, but if y'all remember things like parachute pants, one of the most hideous fashion trends you could possibly ever imagine. If you don't know what they are, go look them up. It'll blow your mind. But everybody was wearing them, so I had some too. And of course I had to get some new shoes to wear with my new parachute pants. This was in the winter. I grew up in Michigan, so back in the day we had a lot of snow, very cold, always icy. Doesn't seem like it's that way so much anymore, maybe except for this year, it sounds like. But I took the bus to school, and I trotted out the front door with my new outfit. I had my winter coat on, obviously, because it was cold. Probably, I'm sure I had a hat and gloves. Maybe not gloves, because too cool for gloves. Had to look like you were impervious to the elements. But I had my parachute pants on and my new leather shoes. Well, I didn't think about this. I guess maybe I didn't realize it. Maybe I hadn't had a pair of shoes like this before. But these shoes had a smooth leather sole to them. And somehow I made it to the bus stop without incident, it was down at the end of my street. Maybe people had their sidewalks shoveled and salted, I'm not sure. But at the bus stop, all the kids in the neighborhood are gathered, waiting for the bus. The bus comes. There's already people on the bus, kids on the bus, and then our stop comes and everybody gets on the bus. And I hit a patch of ice in these new shoes with the leather soles. You can only imagine how slippery brand new leather hitting, black ice could be. And I went off the step of the bus. I think it was my back foot maybe that slipped, but I had one foot up on the bus stair, and I went flying. Everybody thought that was the most hilarious thing they'd ever seen that day, probably that year. And in retrospect, it probably was hilarious. It wasn't hilarious to me at the time. Man, I was trying so hard to be cool. And that was about the most uncoolest thing that could have happened. I can laugh about it now. But that's what happens when you try to Try to look good. Try to impress people. Lesson learned. The other, what I'm smoking, some Warped St. Espresso in this MSDD Meerschaum, which I'm thoroughly enjoying. MBSD Meerschaum. But the other point of this video, I know other people have done this already, and there's been a number of mentions of these folks, but I wanted to call them out on my channel too. Relatively new presenters. Some of them have plenty of subscribers already, but they were newer to me, and I'm enjoying all of these presenters' content, but I just wanted to give them a brief mention. So, and I'll put them in the description as well, links to their channels in the description. But, if you haven't subscribed to these guys yet, please do so. They all have different types of content, different types of entertaining content. And I think it's important for all of us in the YTPC to support each other's channels. So with that said, Blue Cord Custom Woodworks, he makes pipes and tampers. I'm excited to see what he's going to come up with. So if you haven't followed him already, give him a follow. A lot of people have already mentioned Elizabeth Elaborates, younger female presenter. And we don't have enough of either one of those in the YTPC. Well, I guess we have enough. I guess we have younger guys, but definitely not enough females. Love to see more women and younger people taking up the hobby. They'll help perpetuate pipe smoking, hopefully, for another 100 years to come. MKE Chris OC, very knowledgeable fellow. He has been commenting and appearing on a lot of the lives around the YTPC, and he finally, after some encouraging, made his own channel. So he's going to start presenting now. So if you haven't subscribed to him yet, get on his bandwagon. Travis S. Also very, very knowledgeable tobacco guy. He had mentioned in one of his videos that he owned a vape shop for a long time. So very familiar with nicotine products and tobacco products in general. His content is very, very interesting. Lives in the Pacific Northwest. Typically longer videos as compared to my 5 to 10 minute videos, but they keep you enthralled. He's got a lot to say, and a lot of it's very interesting. So Travis S., please subscribe to him. Octavian Seebacher, he's a newer pipe maker, does pipe restorations. He's been posting a lot of videos, and I've seen a lot of folks have called his channel out as well. I have subbed to him recently, and am finding his content to be enjoyable also. A lot of people have already subscribed to Sipping Pipes. Very creative and entertaining content there. I do not think you'll be disappointed by what he has to say. He does a lot of really good tobacco reviews as well. So Sipping Piper, please check out his channel. Grumpy Pants Piper, I think Jess Piping mentioned his channel on one of his videos, and we need to get him over 100 if possible. The Off Duty Pipe, I think Sal Dog maybe called him out first. That was the first I'd heard of him. I've subscribed to him. Doesn't have a ton of content yet. I'm sure there'll be more, but what I have seen of his content has been enjoyable as well. Jace Thornton, I've mentioned his channel here before. He's got less than 40 subscribers at this point, but his content is excellent as well. Please go take a look at some of his videos. If you like what you see, please subscribe. I'd like to get him to 100 as well. I'm sure everybody's already familiar with Direxify. Like his videos, he does his smoking in his car. Talks about tobacco and pipes. Good stuff there as well. Let's see. Pipe Lounge, vintage style piper. I know there's others I'm forgetting, and I'll try to include them in a future video. But I just wanted to mention a few that I've been intending to mention over the last few videos. I just haven't got around to it, so I'm sorry it's a bit of a information drop there. But you know, if you haven't subscribed to their channels, take a look. If you like what you see, give them a sub. And that's about it. Time to get back to hockey. Hope you guys have a good Sunday.